How's it going, guys? Welcome to Rev and Step, and I have a little bit of a different video for you guys today. I used to do these videos back in the day when I had a GTI and it was a little bit more simpler. Now I have a bigger camera and I don't have the proper mount, so hopefully the video is not too shaky for you guys, but I wanted you guys to hear me very well because the car it's become louder than when it was stock. But I really wanted to talk to you guys about the Mach 1 and what I think of it. There's been a lot of videos made online right now. You guys know a lot of stuff, but this is my opinion. And hopefully it's a little bit of a different opinion for you guys to see, because I do believe that the Mach 1 would actually be an excellent car. Regardless of what people are saying online, that it's a partsman car, it's just like a complete mixture of whatever's left over, and then Ford is charging premium for those parts. Ford is a business. We have to, as consumers, we have to realize that Ford is a business and they have to make profits. So if they have leftover parts and they can make something great, why not? They can't just redesign the Mach 1 from the ground up. That's gonna cost a lot of money. You gotta pay for a lot of things to just release the car. Where it comes to like crash testing, EPA, whatever, that's extra expenses for the business. And when they have these parts left over, why not make something great? As I mentioned before, Ford is a business, so what they're trying to do is, with the disappearance of this car, the Bullet, they're trying to slot something between the PP2 or the Performance Pack 2 GT and the GT 350. And with them having a bunch of parts left over, they're gonna try and obviously do the Mach 1, use that name, bring some nostalgia back, and charge a little bit of a premium. The Mach 1 will be about, they're saying it's gonna start about $50,000, which is expensive. It's a little bit more than the Bullet. Well, it depends how you option the Bullet, but it was a little bit more. I believe this Bullet, the way it was optioned, started at 48. So it's about there. The Mach 1 is supposed to be more track oriented than this specific Bullet, however. With that being said, why is Ford doing this? Well, without these parts that are left over, and the bullet itself disappearing, they have to introduce the Mach 1. And by them introducing the Mach 1, they're trying to create something better. Not better than the Bullet, but something better overall. So with that being said, a lot of people are very unhappy because Ford is using leftover parts from previous cars, or they're combining a bunch of parts from previous cars and so on. But here's why I believe that's the best of both worlds. Ford doesn't have to spend any extra money testing parts, etc., etc. They know these parts to be proven, and they're using the best parts. And what do I mean by the best parts? One, they want to use the Bullet engine. So the engine from this car, which is rated, from the factory, it's rated about 480 horsepower. They're gonna use the Bullet engine. With that comes a lot of great things. You get the GT 350 manifold, you get the bigger throttle body, you also get the GT 350 oil adapter and the oil cooler, which is great. You get a little bit extra for the money you're gonna spend. So another part they're using is they're using the GT 500 toe links, which again makes the car perform a little bit better at the track. And another part that I wish Ford used for this specific car, and that is the TR3160 Tremec transmission that's in the GT 350. I don't personally hate the MT82 transmission too much, or if at all. I don't really have issues driving with it. It's a clunky transmission. It's not as strong as people want it to be. However, it's not a bad transmission. However, the Tremec transmission is so much better, and it will be so much better in this car, in the Bullet. So the Mach 1 is getting that. So that's a very nice upgrade to the manual transmission in a car that's supposed to be from leftover parts. And also the Mach 1 gets the Performance Pack 2 suspension mods, so the bigger sway bar. It also comes with the Magna-Ride, which is great. It's for a track car, it's going to be very great. It comes with an appearance package and a handling package. The unfortunate thing is, I forgot to mention with transmissions too, you can also use the 10-speed transmission, or you can pick the 10-speed transmission. But if you go with the 10-speed transmission, you would not get the handling package, which is a bit disappointing. You want to have a nice fast car in a straight line, also around the corners. you buy the automatic 10-speed transmission and you can't have the handling package, which is kind of, I don't know why Ford is doing that. It's kind of wonky. However, the handling package comes only with the manual transmission. In addition, another part they're rating from the bin is the wide shift knob. The wide shift knob is legendary to me. I love the wide shift knob. I kept it in my car. I upgraded to something else, something bigger, something better. But it's something that means a lot to me. And it looks really good inside the Mustang. The Mustang itself, as you guys can see, it's a darker car on the inside, especially after you tint the windows. It's very dark. So it's kind of like a nice contrast to have the dark interior, especially in the Bullet, the dark interior with the green stitching and then the wide shift knob. It looks really, really sharp. One thing that people are very disappointed or they're critiquing Ford for not doing is the shaker hood. To that, I gotta say a few things. The shaker hood, yes, it's an old performance part that worked back then. Right now, with the way the technology is, it's not gonna really work, or it's not gonna provide you any better performance. In addition, Ford's gonna have to do more crash testing. What do I mean by that? Because the hood is gonna be a new design, Ford is gonna have to go through a vigorous crash testing to make sure it's safe. And as I mentioned before, they're a business, so they don't want to spend the extra money testing something else, something that's proven, which is the current hood they have. So they're definitely not going to do the shaker hood. And back in the day, yes, it was cool. You had the shaker front, and when you rev the car, it will vibrate, it will move, you'll be able to see it. But with today's engines, they're very linear, they don't move a lot. So, but you're revving the car, you don't have a big cam or anything like that on this car, it's not gonna move. Yeah, it's gonna look great, but it's not gonna, functionality is not gonna be there, and it's gonna cost Ford a lot more money to redesign the hood, crash test everything, and so on. So I don't think it's a good idea for them to bring it. They're not bringing it, and that's it. Again, guys, it's not what we want. We're the consumer, so we're gonna either take our business somewhere else or we're gonna buy the Mach 1. And to me, we're still gonna buy the Mach 1. It's a great car. I believe it's gonna look amazing once it comes out, especially the Jet Fighter Gray, I believe it's called, with the orange accents. I believe it looks great. So if you guys have stayed this long in the video and you guys have heard my thoughts, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. What is your opinion of the Mach 1? Are you guys gonna buy it? Are you guys gonna look at it? Are you guys excited about it? Are you guys unhappy because Ford is not doing anything special with it? Let me guys know what you think down below. And if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. That means a lot to me. It shows support and it makes the channel grow, because this video is gonna get recommended to more people. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. That means a lot to me. We have been steadily growing and growing and growing. I'm hoping to hit 2,000 subscribers at some point by the end of this year, but who knows? We'll see what happens. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on the Mach 1 and what I think about it, and I'll catch you guys later.